Harry left the Dursleys and went to stay with the Weasleys. At the Burrow, the Weasley home, he felt happy and free. Ron, Fred, George, and Ginny kept him busy with games and stories. For the first time in weeks, Harry felt like he truly belonged. One early morning, Harry, the Weasleys, and some friends hiked to a hilltop. There, they found an old boot, a portkey, a magical object that transports wizards. When they touched it, they were pulled through the air and landed near the stadium for the Quidditch World Cup. Harry was amazed by the huge campgrounds filled with tents and wizards from all over the world. The Quidditch World Cup Stadium was massive, with seats rising high into the clouds. Harry and the others cheered as Ireland faced Bulgaria, with Viktor Krum as the famous seeker. The game was fast and exciting, with flying broomsticks racing through the air. After Ireland won, everyone celebrated with fireworks and magical displays. That night, chaos broke out. Masked wizards, called Death Eaters, followers of Voldemort, attacked the campsite. They destroyed tents and terrified Muggles, floating people in the air with magic. Harry, Ron, and Hermione ran into the woods to hide from the attackers. As the chaos continued, a green skull with a snake coming from its mouth, the dark mark, Voldemort's symbol, appeared in the sky. Everyone screamed in fear. Ministry wizards arrived, but the attackers vanished. For Harry, this night was a warning. Voldemort's shadow was growing stronger. When the students returned to Hogwarts, 2 other schools arrived for a special event. Students from Beauxbatons came in a carriage pulled by winged horses, and Durmstrang students arrived in a magical ship. Everyone gathered in the Great Hall to welcome the visitors. Harry felt curious and excited about the year ahead. Dumbledore announced the Tri-Wizard Tournament, a legendary competition between the 3 schools. Only students aged 17 or older could enter because it was very dangerous. Each school would have 1 champion to face 3 deadly tasks. The excitement filled the castle. In a dramatic ceremony, students placed their names into the Goblet of Fire, a magical cup that chose the champions. The room held its breath as blue flames shot into the air, selecting the chosen ones. Fleur Delacour, Viktor Krum, and Cedric Diggory were picked as champions. Everyone cheered for their schools. Suddenly, the goblet sparked again and spat out another name, Harry Potter. Everyone gasped in shock. Harry hadn't entered his name, but the magic of the goblet was binding. He had no choice but to compete in the dangerous tournament. Many students didn't believe Harry. Some accused him of cheating to gain fame, while others envied him. Even Ron grew distant, thinking Harry had kept secrets from him. For Harry, the joy of Hogwarts was replaced by tension and loneliness. Harry discovered the first task would involve dragons. Hagrid secretly showed him the huge creatures, fire-breathing beasts guarding golden eggs. Harry felt both terrified and amazed. He realized he had to face one of them to pass the task. Hagrid reassured Harry, telling him he just needed a plan. He hinted that Harry's flying skills could give him an advantage. Harry decided his broomstick might be his only chance to survive the task. He began practicing harder than ever. On the day of the challenge, the stands were packed with cheering students. Harry faced the Hungarian Horntail, the most dangerous dragon of all. The creature roared and breathed fire, shaking the ground with its claws. Harry summoned his broomstick and took to the air. Dodging fire and claws, Harry flew high and lured the dragon away. With a quick dive, he snatched the golden egg, the key to the next task. The crowd erupted in cheers as Harry landed safely. Though shaken, he felt proud of his victory. After the task, Harry became a hero to many, but not all were happy. Some students said he was just lucky, and others grew jealous. Ron began to believe Harry might not have cheated after all. Still, the tension at Hogwarts lingered as the next challenge approached. As part of the Triwizard Tournament celebrations, Hogwarts held the Yule Ball, a big winter dance. Harry felt nervous asking Cho Chang to the ball, but she was already going with Cedric Diggory. Instead, Harry went with Parvati Patil, while Ron awkwardly took her twin sister, Padma. The night was filled with music, bright lights, and awkward moments. Harry struggled to figure out the clue hidden in the golden egg he had won. With help from Cedric, he learned the egg's scream made sense only underwater. Harry realized the second task would take place in the Black Lake, where he would have to find a way to breathe underwater. The nosy reporter Rita Skeeter wrote more lies in the Daily Prophet. She claimed Harry and Hermione were dating, which made Ron jealous and embarrassed Harry. Hermione grew angry and began searching for a way to stop Rita's spying. Harry and Ron's friendship was still shaky. Ron believed Harry had kept secrets about the tournament and his fame. Though they worked together in class, there was a wall between them, making Harry feel lonelier each day. Harry finally got help from Dobby, the house elf, who gave him gillyweed, a magical plant that would let him grow gills and breathe underwater. On the morning of the second task, Harry stood by the icy Black Lake. His heart pounded as he prepared to dive in and face the unknown. Harry ate the gillyweed and jumped into the Black Lake. He grew gills and fins, able to breathe and swim easily. Underwater, he saw merpeople and 4 captives tied up, including Ron and Hermione. Harry saved Ron and also helped Fleur Delacour's little sister, earning respect for his bravery. Although Harry was not supposed to save more than one person, he couldn't leave Fleur's sister behind. The merpeople tried to stop him, but he refused to leave anyone in danger. Harry finished the task late, but earned high marks for his courage and moral choice. After the task, Harry noticed Barty Crouch Sr., a ministry wizard, acting strangely. Crouch wandered the castle grounds, speaking to himself like he was confused or bewitched. Soon after, Crouch disappeared, and whispers spread about dark magic at work. Strange events continued. Harry's scar burned more often, and his dreams were filled with visions of Voldemort plotting in the shadows. Dumbledore began quietly warning trusted wizards that a storm was coming. The champions learned the last challenge would be a giant maze filled with magical traps and creatures. The first to reach the Tri-Wizard Cup would win. Harry and Cedric decided to work together, unaware of the danger waiting at the end. The champions entered the giant maze at night. Tall hedges surrounded them, and magical tracks appeared at every turn. Harry faced cursed creatures and tricky spells while searching for the Tri-Wizard Cup. The air felt heavy, as if something darker than the maze was waiting ahead. Harry and Cedric reached the Tri-Wizard Cup at the same time. They decided to grab it together and share the victory. But when they touched the cup, it turned out to be a portkey, pulling them to a dark, lonely graveyard. Cold mist surrounded them as shadows began to move. In the graveyard, Wormtail Peter Pettigrew appeared and attacked. Cedric was killed instantly. Harry was tied to a headstone and watched as a dark ritual brought Voldemort back to his full body. The Dark Lord had truly returned. Voldemort forced Harry to duel with him. Their wands connected, creating a beam of golden light. Ghostly figures, including Harry's parents, appeared from Voldemort's wand to help Harry. They told him to hold on and be ready to escape. Harry broke free, grabbed Cedric's body, and touched the cup. The portkey pulled him back to Hogwarts. Shaken and grieving, Harry warned Dumbledore and the others that Voldemort had returned. The wizarding world would never be the same again.